So I had like two really weird dreams about being in the hospital last night, and it was really bizarre because it's a hospital that doesn't exist, and they then took me into the cafeteria room, and I sat around with like five nurses, and there was so much dishwashing powder. There was I muesli. I had like a weird bowl of like yogurt and broccoli. Um, and we just kind of talked. And then they're like, okay, yeah, you're good to go home. So I got an Uber home, and then I ended up going back to the hospital and completely different nurses. And we were just, you know, yapping, talking the shit. Why not? And but I didn't go to a hospital bed. I went straight to the cafeteria. I just like showed up at the hospital and was like, "Where's the cafeteria?" And then they showed me to the cafeteria. I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna just munch down on some food." And I only had a milkshake, and then I got really, really confused by the amount of dishwashing powder that they had. And yeah, so it was just a really bizarre experience of a dream because I woke up and I was like, did I go to the hospital? I don't have a wristband on. And then I was like, no, that was just a really like realistic feeling dream. And I didn't go to the hospital at all. In fact, I was laying in my bed the entire time. And then I woke up and I was like, huh? And I checked my Uber history just to make sure that I hadn't actually gone to the hospital. And no, I didn't. I didn't go to the hospital at all. I just had a very realistic feeling dream about going to the hospital and hanging out with nurses in the cafeteria, and then going back to the hospital just to sit in the cafeteria and talk to more nurses, which is it's a bizarre dream because like it's not the hospital that's closest to me. It doesn't exist. And I was just like, okay, cool, yeah. And they were like, yeah, no, have some food. Grab a meal. Okay. And I was just like rifling through the cupboards. I had like a milkshake, I had muesli, I had broccoli and yogurt. I think there was salmon in there, but I don't remember tasting salmon. But then again, it's a dream, so who knows what you're actually tasting? It's just gonna be weird dream food. And yeah, we ended up just like talking. I was like, oh, you know, one of my best mates is a doctor, and she wants to be a plastic surgeon one day, but currently has done open heart surgery. And they were like, surely open heart surgery is more difficult than plastic surgery. And I was like, yeah, no, but I don't know how it works. Never gonna be a doctor. I mean, if I decide to study, maybe I could become like a psychologist or something, because you know most psychologists have mental issues, and I sure do have mental issues, or they have had mental issues in the past, and then got better, and I definitely qualify for that. But I mean, there is no sane person who is a VTuber fan. There is no sane person who is into anime to the level that I was. There is no sane person who is obsessed by card games as much as I am. There is no sane person who fucking reads tarot cards. Like, we have issues. We that's something that goes with just being a weeb, I guess. So, and believing that you might be psychic by being able to pull three cards and then talk about what they mean, because that's even though I do it, I I just do it for fun, but also my readings tend to be incredibly accurate. So, hey, that's a thing. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about my weird hospital dreams, and that was basically it today. Yeah. So have to lean in to press stop. But bye bye.